Someone's influencing this situation, but it might not be who you think it is. All right, it's Messy Monday, y'all. So you already know what time it is. And if you don't know, well, let me tell you, we talk a little shit around here, but it's always honest, okay? Today's reading is about what's being hidden from you and how it's affecting you. And sometimes what's hidden isn't another person, it's how a situation came to be in the first place. So today we've got 3 piles for you to choose from. Don't overthink it. Pick what you're drawn to first. It might be the number, the image, or just the, oh damn, that one feeling, okay? And that's fine. This is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. You already know this. And if more than one pile is calling you, listen, it's Messy Monday. You're allowed to be messy. All right? I'm going to give you a moment to choose. I'll see you at your timestamp. Hi, friends. Those of you that chose this card, I've seen this card before. It's called Spiritual Bath in one of the other decks that I have. And maybe as a side note, this is not Witchy Wednesday, but maybe as a side note, it's time for a spiritual bath. It doesn't hurt, okay? Basically, spiritual baths are to cleanse when we feel a little bit heavy, or we feel like we can't focus, we can't concentrate. A spiritual bath is in order. It's pretty much a detox for your body and your soul. All right, Spirit. Hey, that gives me an idea for the next topic on Witchy Wednesday. All right, Spirit, for my group ones, what is being hidden from them currently? Why? What's the motive behind it? Oh, what's the motive behind whatever is being hidden? I want to pop out. I'll give you another one, Spirit. One more. So we've got running. We've got Boss Daddy. And let's get you some tea leaves. Spirit, for my group, we got Kangaroo. What is being hidden from my group one? Oh. Well, that was more than I had planned for, but okay. So we've got Shark. Take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. Star, guaranteed success. Oh, that is a lot, honey. Should I take them all? Might as well, since they came out. Inkpot, problems to be resolved. Okay, that's good. You are highly thought of. Okay, very nice. You will be taken care of in difficult times. Nice, nice. Okay, Bear, danger, especially in money matters. So you got the Bear and the Shark. 2 adversaries here. And both of these are connected to financial matters. But as a side note, oh, and the Kangaroo. Unsettled times and need to plan ahead. Some of you, maybe you need a financial bath, like a financial, how to increase your abundance type of bath. Hold on, let me zoom out a little. Can I? Okay, just to get them all in the frame. So, okay. Hold on. I'm trying to make sense of all this first. I don't want to just spit off the dome, know what I mean? Okay. What I want you to know, first of all, is that some of you could be struggling financially. All right. There is something about what is being hidden from you is your potential to make more money or to change your reality about your finances. Okay. We're going to see if it's connected to another person, but there is something about your mindset around finances, about your reality, and it has you running away from responsibilities financially. Or you keep running into mistakes when it comes to your finances. All right. And yeah, this is something that has created financial loss or it's put you in difficult situations. But there is something about you are resolving this issue. You're going to be taken care of in difficult times and know that you're highly thought of. Okay. So this is something is working out for you. Also here with the Boss Daddy, there could be someone that is offering you assistance to help you avoid falling into this same trap. But before I go any further, let's pull your cards, all right? Spirit, for my group one. Spirit came out swinging. Spirit's like, here, there's the issue right here, okay? For my group ones, what is being hidden from them? Why? What is falling out of this situation? How is it affecting my group ones? And what is the advice, okay? Page of Pentacles. Okay, it could very well be about finances here. Clearly. Why is this being hidden? Why is this being hidden from my group ones? The devil, huh? I think this you, honey, okay? This you. All right, look. Hold on, let me cover them because they naked. And we ain't trying to get called out over here for the nakedness. So let's put a little suit on her. Where are my runes at? Oh, it's Dangalanga. Sheesh. Girl. Hold on, you guys. So there is something about a mindset of that you have, a mentality about your financial matters. All right, and interestingly, this astro dice, I put the 7th house facing up. So this could be connected to other people, and this could also be assistance that you can get through other people, like an attorney or something like that. The 7th house is also about open enemies. So it's like it could be something that you are aware of already. So it's not too hidden. It's just maybe about finding help. All right. What is slipping out of this? Or what else does my group 1 need to know about this? What else do they need to know? What is slipping out? 2 of Pentacles. Okay. Toggling back and forth. How is it affecting my group 1s? How is this affecting my group 1s? Death. All right. What's the advice? Okay. I know it's kind of early on in the game, but Spirit, what is the advice or what suggestion do you have? Suggestion, like is customer service. Okay, girl. The High Priestess. Spirit is saying you already know this. Spirit is like clapping in the background, like they know this. I'm getting some sassiness. All right, so there is something about you needing to change things up, and you are the one that can manifest your reality, group 1. There's changes when it comes to your status. You're able to manifest this major change, but the biggest takeaway that I'm getting from here is that what is being hidden from you is a financial opportunity or some type of training that can help you turn around a financial situation. It's like you feel like you're not well equipped or you're not seasoned or experienced enough to handle this matter. And you keep falling into traps. What is the fallout from this situation is that things feel shaky, things feel unstable. And it affects you by something. There is resistance here, resistance to change. Your breakthrough as far as changing your current reality is what's being delayed. And with the High Priestess, go to someone that is wise, that has all the answers. This could be that boss, daddy, CEO. We saw the Emperor, someone that can train you or teach you the ways. I do see you finding the assistance that you need if you go out there and get it. All right. Now, one thing I want to clear out, because some of you might be rolling your your eyes at me. Okay. Because this is Messy Monday. This is a gossipy reading. And sometimes the gossip is our own damn selves and our own damn decisions. Like we're the ones that put us in, if there's any drama to be had, it's us. We're the ones that create it by making bad decisions. Or by making, not that it's a bad decision, it's that maybe you were not well informed, right? And there's something about like, it's so overwhelming that you choose to run from it, right? It's like, look at her. She's closing her eyes and it's like you keep repeating a situation or running into a situation of making mistakes. In this image, this person has their eyes closed, right? And it's like the devil is a trap. It's something repetitive. So how it affects you is that something's not changing. All right. Now, I honestly don't think it's connected to another person, but we're going to clarify a little bit more. Spirit, tell me about the Page of Pentacles when it comes to my group. Did we look at the back of the deck? Yes, we did. It's something about there is a change coming in soon. There's communication too. Tell me about the Page of Pentacles. What is being hidden from my group 1? Process, journey, growth, path, experience. All right. Now, it could be, for some of you, if this doesn't resonate where it's a financial matter, even though clearly the tea leaves say for 95% of you it is, if it's connected to, say, an opportunity for employment, there could be a higher up, a boss that is preventing your career from moving forward by holding out a position. They could make excuses as, you can't get this job because you don't have enough experience, you don't have the credentials. So this in turn has delayed your progress, right? But it is not about that. Just that, right? This could be something to get your engine revved up to go and pursue more learning, more equip yourself with the knowledge that you need to become someone that is a higher up or level up in your career. Okay. And then some of you, if you do have the credentials, you could be seen as, and only if it resonates, you could be seen as someone that is not reliable. Because something that's slipping out here is the wishy-washiness or the constant juggling. Like you're trying to keep things into balance, and at times you come off as frazzled or as maybe overwhelmed by situations, circumstances. Tell me about the devil. Why is this being hidden from my group ones? Care, teach, accompany, assist, support. Maybe they see you as someone that requires a lot of hand holding, or there's certain habits that you have that make them, this boss person, see you as maybe they're not well equipped, maybe they're not ready yet, maybe they still need more learning. Now, for those of you where this is a financial matter, this is about why it's happening or why it's being held from you, is because you still don't have all the proper information about how to turn your financial situation around or how to fix this, okay? So tell me about the Two of Pentacles. What is falling out of this situation? Ooh. Clean, purify, empty, practice. Okay, so yeah, your energy is in shift. What I mean to say is this that has happened, or this that is being hidden from you, isn't too hidden because there is this subconscious awareness here with a High Priestess. So you're cleansing out, and even with this card, it makes sense. You're cleansing out a way of thinking that things are this way. So although this is like fixed energy, there is something about the tide is coming. The tides are shifting. They're changing. And with purify, I mean, it makes sense. You're cleansing your mind of a way of thinking that has prevented change in your life, because that's what has happened, right? This is how it's affecting you. Something is not changing because you're currently in transition and shifting your mentality around a situation, around this belief that you're going to lose, that, material wealth keeps abandoning you, right? Because here with unsettled times, the need to plan ahead, maybe you are making plans. Maybe you are becoming better at multitasking and doing all these things. Maybe you are educating yourself. And if you haven't been, then you're being advised that that's what you need to do. Get yourself a course on finances. Get yourself informed. All right, I'm going to pull tarot for the rest of these placements. Tell me about death. How is it affecting my group ones? How is it affecting my group ones? The moon. Yeah, it's confusing you. It's confusing you. You might experience depression or experience like, I just don't get it. You might be experiencing financial lack. This could be connected to a mindset, or it could be connected to actual what you're dealing with. Feeling like you're powerless, unable to change this situation. And you might even be resistant to changing how you operate around finances. If this is not connected to finances, it could be connected to career endeavors. Feeling that perhaps you're not well equipped. Feeling that perhaps you don't have, say, for example, the money to go and get you more education or invest into something that you know would help you. And it is all about your mindset around this. Hold on, fixing this so we can put it in frame. Yeah, so it is mostly your beliefs, right? It's currently something that you're trying to change, right? You're trying to change this. You're not able to see the way out. And what I want you to know is that if you were to ask for help, there will be someone that can help you. We just tend to get this lack mindset and not, maybe out of shame, out of fear, because the moon is fear-based, not wanting to ask for help. Now, your advice from Spirit here with a High Priestess. Spirit, what advice do you have for my group one? What advice do you have for my group one? The Tower. So there is something that's going to blow your mind. There is something that is going to change all of a sudden. And it's going to create a sort of chaos in your life, but it's to bring things back into perspective or back into balance. And that's where you get your confidence back. But it's like, you know already that something is going to, the shit's going to hit the fan if you don't do something about it. You're going to be upset that you didn't address it sooner. You're being advised to regulate. Temper yourself, moderate. All right. It could be connected to, for example, this skill, right, that you want, that higher position or something. Or maybe you're afraid to get that higher position. But it's like something is going to make sense to you. It's going to blow your mind. Literally, it's what I'm getting, mind blowing. Like it's like you have the knowledge within you. You're more informed than you know. You've just been ignoring your intuition out of fear, okay? Out of confusion or feeling like you're not sure what you want to do or how you want to go about it. But when it makes sense to you, you're going to literally, you're going to be shook. You're like, what? Why didn't I think of that sooner? What? I should have done this sooner. So it's about preparation. Prepare yourself to avoid a fallout that can potentially disrupt your livelihood. However, even if this difficult time comes through, you are highly thought of. Group 1, all right? People admire the qualities in you, particularly higher ups if you're looking to ascend, or people in general, right? And even if there was a fallout, you're going to be taken care of, even in these difficult situations. So don't fear it. Let whatever needs to fall away, whether it's a mindset, whether it is... this is an example for people that are struggling in financial debt. Say things get so bad that you've been running away from a big responsibility. You're running from this big dick energy, right? Okay. You're like, I don't want to face it. It's scary. It's the motherfucking bear over here. Okay. So you avoid it. What happens? You're taken to court. You get your shit taken away, your car repoed, or what have you, whatever the fallout, you have to file for bankruptcy. Know that even in that difficult situation, you will have success and you will be taken care of. No matter how bad things get, Group 1, the help is there to support you, as scary as it might be. Okay? So I want you to know that this that's being hidden from you is going to come to your awareness. Okay? I want to look into the near future and see how this is going to be exposed. Okay? Spirit. Well, first of all, we want to know, is this going to be revealed to you in real life? Because right now, I'm spiritually speaking, this is what's going on. But is it going to play out for you in the near future? Right? Because we're asking the what, why, how it's affecting you, what you need to know. All right? But Spirit, will this secret, or what will this that's being hidden from my Group 1s come out into the open in the near future, in the long-term future? Let us know, please. Oh, coffin and the big polar motherfucking bear. Okay, so I'm getting August 15th being something. So what I'm getting to say is that the fallout is not going to be immediate. All right, because here with the coffin, it's like it's not active. However, oh, wait a minute. Okay, Spirit, give me one more. Okay, several. Magnifying glass. Okay. Hold on. Oh, okay. So we got the snake and the moon. So give me one more. The tower. But this tower is actually favorable. So Group 1, what I'm getting to tell you is that while this might not be active right now, things are crystallizing in the background. You do have protection. However, something is brewing underneath the surface here with the snake. All right. Whether this is your mindset, not allowing the change, this snake is going to strike eventually. So you're being advised to take action. And how you take action is by seeking someone that can protect you, guide you. All right. Because I feel that it's not going to happen immediately, but with the magnifying glass and the tower, this situation will be looked at more closely by other people, by other things. But again, you are protected. Let me look at the book real quick, because I don't want to misinterpret, because I want to say that that bear is about protection, but it can also turn into aggression. What number that is? Hold on. Now, I know the snake is snaky. All right, the snake and the coffin are like side to side. So let's read them. 7, 8. It says, our snake here in the apple tree also alludes to the Garden of Eden. Okay, watch out for me because I am always hiding. You can never trust or believe in me. I am cheating, deceiving, and will betray you in a heartbeat. Be careful where you are treading. My fangs will surely have you dreading. All right. Right, the coffin. I am the painful change and transition. You will feel me through your body and your mind, and certainly your wallet. Depression, loss, and bankruptcy are my specialties. I am sickness and bed rest. I am all endings and sometimes death. All right. So the good thing is that you can put an ending to this if you don't ignore it. Okay? Don't ignore this. Now, the polar bear, what number that is? Number 15. Excuse me, the bear. I am power and strength, health and protection. Your finance is my field. Your food is my concern. My bad side comes out when you see negative cards around. Well, I mean, it kind of, where is it? It's kind of a mixed bag. We have some good ones and some not so good ones. The bear can relate to a person who is in a position of power in the business world. The bear can also be a matriarchal. In China, interesting combination, bear flowers. Okay. So the bear is about finances and your security. All right. An authority figure. So what I'm getting to say that is authority figures could be looking at your financial situation if you are not addressing it. The bear can also represent someone that can help you get out of a situation. So this is going to play out for you depending on what you do. If you address it and try to put it to bed now and go handle your business, you prevent this other fallout from happening, where people are like looking at you through a magnifying glass, where it's authority figures looking into your shit, right? Or whether it's a boss that is constantly scrutinizing you. All right. Now, the moon, love and romance, intuition, and psychic abilities, imagination. I reach across the sky and influence the waters. I am admired all around. I bring fame. I bring honors. That's what you can have. But with the snake being next to that, and the death card, it's like you're blocking off your possibilities before they can even happen if you choose to ignore. All right. The moon brings emotional illumination. The moon, however, really flourishes in close proximity to the sun. It needs forceful energy the sun emits to shine in a world to its full capacity. See, it's like you're dimming your light. You're kind of hiding in the shadows a little bit. It might take you longer to get somewhere, but not if you take action. All right. Last, come on, because this is getting lengthy. Guys, I swear I need to read these cards or work with them more. They're really informative. Okay. So a magnifying glass. I am the card that suggests you to take a closer look or two. If you did not get clarity from an earlier view, I can provide more focus and perspective that is new. Take a closer look at a current issue. Now is the time to focus, scrutinize, and analyze. You might be overlooking something that isn't apparent or even visible. The smallest details may be vitally important. Okay. The cards can be a warning that all is not what it seems at first. Be careful to read the fine print. Okay. All right. And then the tower, I recall something about the tower is actually good. It's actually not the tower in tarot. Corporations. Corporations, organizations, institutions, and governments come under my influence. I am boundaries and restrictions, so be mindful of isolation. I describe your ambitions as well as your expectations, and let's not forget your higher education. Now, I did say something about some of you, maybe you need more education. Maybe that's what's preventing you from moving forward. Okay. It says, the game of hope, it is a watchtower built on high ground for surveillance over the countryside beyond. In current times, it may relate to border control or control of a passage to a city. As such, it has multiple meanings ranging from authority to education to places of power and legal dealings. The tower then is a seat of power and often means bureaucracy. When combined with the letter, it's not. Even worse when accompanied by the snake. Read the small print of that insurance policy. That's the second message that tells you to read the fine print of something. Okay, and it's like in two different cards. Ooh. See, there's something that you're not seeing, group one. Like you're in the dark about something, or it's giving you warning on a financial matter, like a bad investment. Hold on. Can't find the light switch, honey. Confirmation from spirit. All right. So what's being hidden from you is something, the details regarding a financial matter in your life, a position in your life, something that affects your stability, your visibility, your opportunities in career. And it stems from your own mindset. All right. Friends, I'm going to leave your reading here, honey. This turned into something totally different. I thought we were going to get all, I call it all messy and talking shit out, calling a bitch out. No. In this group, we called ourselves out, honey. Okay. Sometimes that's how it is. It's not always going to be dramatic and full of flair. Friends, if you enjoyed this reading, if it resonated with you, like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the things. If you made it all the way to the end, honey, how about you drop me a little snake symbol down there, a little moon symbol, anything. All right. I appreciate you. Have a great rest of your day or night. Okay. Take it easy. Stay real. Stay blessed. Bye. Hello, my beautiful, handsome group twos. You chose this card. So this card looks like a bridge in which someone is being helped or supported somehow. Okay. I'm not sure if it's like two spirits or if it's actual people. Or maybe, yeah, I think it's human, like human people. I can't tell. All right, let's see. Let's get your oracle cards first before we get into your message. Spirit, for my group twos, what is being hidden from them? For my group twos, bad karma. Okay. What is being hidden from my group? This one. Love triangle. What the hell? Hold on. Hold on. Give me one more. This one. Ain't shit. Ain't shit. Okay. We like that. Let's get you the tea leaves. Spirit, for my group. Should I get all this? All this. Spirit, for my group. That's too many. Hold on. Give me the tea leaves for my group twos. Okay. Give me funnel. I don't know. Why am I? Okay. One. Okay, that's it. So let's get these in frame. So bad karma, love triangle. Before you start flipping, accusing your partner of a love triangle, hold on. Okay, we're going to see that because sometimes this love triangle can indicate multiple choice or other third party. It doesn't always have to be another romantical partner. Okay. Okay, hold on. So fire, strong emotion, passionate love or hate. And then we've got the funnel here with a period of frustration, lessons to be learned. We've got mountain here, major challenge to overcome. We've got the well, family wishes come true. We've got shield, you need to defend yourself. And this last one, dogs, getting together with friends. All right, let's push these guys out of the way just a tad. So if you find yourself, and this is not to stir the pot or create unnecessary drama, please be sensible with these readings. They are for entertainment purposes, and tarot should only confirm what you sort of have evidence, or if you've been suspecting, or it should confirm your intuition. Okay. Let's not go off and start creating false narratives. Now, some of you could be suspecting that your partner has somebody else, or you are involved with someone that wants to keep their options open, All right. I'm getting to say here with ain't shit, it means like ain't shit. You are going over the same line over and over. And I just noticed that it's a fire here. Something is very abstract. There's like leaves and tree, like a leaf, a fire, a heart. So here with the ain't shit, it's like nothing is concrete yet. Perhaps you've been overthinking a situation, or perhaps you are creating a false narrative in your head, right? But we'll see. We'll know more with the tarot, obviously. But again, don't go off accusing your partner of having someone if you are not absolutely sure and you have evidence, okay? So let me get your cards, because in this image, I'm looking at a couple that it looks like a couple, right? They're walking the path together, and it's like they're leaving behind this darkness and going into the light, going into the clouds. There have been other hands in the pot here that either support this connection, right? Because I'm getting like one hand is darker than the other, one is lighter. One has created tension and one is creating lightness, but both hands have been supporting this connection. So that could be reflecting what has been going on with you and a partner. And if it's not a partner, this could be like a friend or someone that you are connected to. So let's see. Spirit, for my... How do I want to put these? Because I feel like it's so disconnected here. Hold on. Normally I pull more cards. That's why, Spirit, tell me about my group twos. What is being hidden from them? And why? Page of Cups. Why is this being hidden? Why is this being hidden for my group twos? The Eight of Swords. What else is going on? Or what is something that is falling out? The Moon. Okay. How is it affecting my group twos? How is this that's being withheld affecting my group twos? The Two of Wands. What is your advice for them, Spirit? What is your advice? The Magician. Okay. All right, look, I am getting anxiety here. So let me move these and let me move these over here. So we could push these up. Okay. What am I getting here, you guys? What I'm getting is that there is a fear. You're fearing the worst. Because even in this image here with the light bulb on top of this woman's head, it's like, what I'm looking at, I have an idea. Now, this Page of Cups should be someone creative, right? The Empress, the Two of Cups, the Emperor. So for most of you, I feel that this is connected to a partner, to this Ace of Cups, the Nine of Cups. I am getting a union here, and I'm getting a happy event associated with this union. Now, some of you suspect that perhaps if you are in a newer connection, that the person you're interested in has another love interest. I'm telling you, no. No, that's a fear of yours. I don't see another person or something that looks nefarious here. On the contrary, this looks good. So if you've had suspicions about it, it could be a lesson for you to learn here. Like, protect your space. Protect your thoughts around connection, right? And don't speculate. Don't overthink this. Okay. Oh, I don't know why I shuffled that. The Fool, the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, maybe you're hesitant about getting into a connection with someone. You're not sure if this person can be trusted, for example. Right now, maybe you're friends and you're not sure if this person has interest. All right, I do want to clarify this Page of Cups. Next, Spirit, tell me what is being hidden from my group one. What I'm getting is like someone has a crush on you here and you think this person is friend zoning you, or maybe they're a friend and you think that they're attached to someone and you're worried about bad karma. Okay, let's see. What is being hidden from my group two? Why is this Page of Cups here? Surprise, unexpected, another way beyond imagination. So what's being hidden, I just ruined the surprise. There's something unexpected about someone's emotions. Here with show and reflection, there could be something about they're not able to express this or they haven't expressed it. What's being hidden is this potential. All right, why is this being hidden from you? Because someone's not able to open up. Someone could have fears. Spirit, tell me about this Eight of Swords. Tell me about this Eight of Swords. Or maybe you're the one that's in a connection and this person has a crush on you. I mean, this is where the readings get messy, honey. Okay. Tell me about the Eight of Swords. Why is this being hidden from my group twos? Call, warn, wake up, signal. All right. Because all the bells and whistles would go off if this were to get out. What's trying to fall out is a secret. This moon here can indicate secrets being kept. It's also fear and delusion. Okay. Why, Spirit? Tell me about the moon. Why? What else is about to fall out, or what's the fallout connected to this? Why the moon? Why the moon? Show, spotlight, express, create, radiate joy and enthusiasm. I just noticed that this person is in the dark. So I feel strongly that someone has a crush on you, group two, and that is what's being hidden. Their connection. Now, some of you are connected to someone else. You are already in a relationship. You are already established. So here with the threat and family, part of the reason why this is not being revealed to you is because this would affect your family life somehow, especially those of you that are married or you are connected in a serious relationship to someone. And you don't want to disrupt your family. Like, well, first of all, I don't think you know, or maybe you do know, but you're not sure how this person truly feels. Because here with unexpectedly in another way in the surprise, it's like maybe I wouldn't be able to tell you from this reading if you have had history with this person or not, but I'm getting to say that they are in your friend group. They are a part of your friend group. They are a part of your family, or you yourself have a family, or there's something about like there are certain boundaries you cannot cross. And this is an example, not to stir any pots, is for example, you are dating someone's sibling, and then that sibling has their eye on you. But obviously, they are not going to express that they've developed a little crush on you because you are dating their sibling or something like that, or you are married to their sibling or what have you. And there could be like bad karma, and that ain't shit. Someone is giving like they've been obsessing. They've got both strong passion and strong hate. They're torn. And this could be like towards the family member, towards you, because there's emotion here. It's not giving like super deep, what do you call it? Shit balls. Okay, wait a minute. Did we open with at the back of the deck, we have pulled the, fuck. I think it was the Emperor, the Empress, and something else. What in the messy family dynamics? It's like the Emperor and the Empress getting together, leading to like this happy get together. I messed up the cards, and I'm not even sure why I did that. I wasn't thinking about it. But it was giving like the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups and the 2 of Cups and all the good ones, right? So this is who, if you are someone that is in a relationship, this can strengthen the bond between you and your current partner. That's one group of you. The other group of you, I'm sorry, but you are like, you're going back and forth with yourself about this, where you need to establish boundaries, but you're low-key like stressed out about it. Okay, with the Fool, the 2 of Pentacles, it's like you've thought about it, but you kind of swat the idea of that away. Hold on, let's get more, because I feel that for some of you, you're contemplating this. All right, how it's affecting you here with the 2 of Wands is that you are currently in that space where, should I make a decision about this? Can I? Is it wise? This person is holding Saturn in their hand. So Saturn is about lessons. It's about restrictions and delays. So there's something about needing to restrict a decision for the time being, and more like, oh, well, you know what? Saturn is the planet of karma. Some of you are fearing bad karma if you were to pursue something with another individual, or you're wondering if your person that you're dealing with has someone, if they are, you know, you kind of want to know, should I stick around? If my person has options, should I even be here? But here with show, this person being in the dark and with their what do you call it? The headphones on, something is being ignored, something is not being seen. And it's kind of like putting on a show. Either you're putting on a show or someone is, to avoid a fallout. Tell me about this 2 of Wands. How is it affecting my group 2s? This one. The Page of Wands. Because you want excitement again. You want to feel all the feels again. 6 of Pentacles. You want someone that gets you. Someone that's on your same wavelength. Someone you can travel with and accomplish things with. 4 of Wands. Yeah, someone that is the peanut butter to your jelly. But then we have the motherfucking devil. Why? Because you feel like something is taking too long, or like it's affecting the process, or it's affecting what you're able to reap. You're afraid that it's not the right time yet. For some of you, oh my goodness. This is affecting your spark. Now, if you don't find yourself as being married and having a whole family to you, and you're not tempted by anyone, but you have your suspicion, I'm getting you're going to cling on to your relationship even more. Like, not in a bad way, but like protecting your connection. But if you are someone that is in an unhappy relationship, you could kind of start perking up your ears to where you're like, okay, well, you know what? My current partner, they're not meeting my needs. I want to be happy. So put yourself where you fit, friends. Okay. Tell me about the Magician. Oh. What is your advice from Spirit? The Emperor. Okay. So fix that crown, put it on. Okay. Your crown chakra is being highlighted in this image. All right. Use your best judgment here. The Knight of Cups. The 5 of Cups. Why? Okay. If you're interested in someone else, or if you have your suspicion about whether someone is interested in you, you know, Judgment is the karma card. Okay. It is very much the karma card. There's something about sadness and regret here. Justice and the Ace of Wands. Oh. Don't fall into a relationship or a connection because it makes you feel good in the moment, because it could disrupt your happiness. I mean, do whatever you want, friends, but if you find yourself in that position to where maybe your current partner just, it's the same old. Because the reason I say that is because right before this spread, I had pulled the same shit, different day, right? And it's a card in here to where I'm like, okay, that's what's being hidden. And it's like, well, it's not here immediately because I shuffled again, but it was the same shit, different day card. And that could be a side note for someone, that if you feel like, and on top of it, creeping was there too. So you could be observing your partner and feeling like, okay, maybe I'm not as happy as I thought. Wherever you fall, on whatever side you fall in, I'm getting that you want to find your happiness, and that's what you're going to pursue. And if you're going to pursue your happiness, do it responsibly. Okay? What is it that you're going to give up? Because some of you have a family. You're being advised that it is a big challenge to overcome. Fire is passion, but it dies out, right? So if you are letting your emotions get stirred by somebody else, in the moment, yeah, it feels great, but what do you lose? At what cost, right? So there's lessons to be learned in this. Periods of frustration ahead. Excuse me. But it's like someone is hiding their emotions currently. But if you know, you know. So will this come out? Will this come out in the real-time spirit for my group twos? Will this that's being hidden, will it be out in the open? Here with a mountain, okay, mountain obstacles to overcome. Something is difficult. Will it come out in the open? There's resistance. It's connected to a man, perhaps. Will it come out in the open? The sign of Aries could be significant. With the coffin, no, okay. No. There's a well. No, I feel group two, it would be too much of a challenge for whoever is keeping this secret feeling for you to come out in the open and say it. Now, if you find yourself single, and this family stuff doesn't apply to you, that means that you have a crush and it's within your friend group. All right. This person could ask to, take you out on a date, this or that. So Spirit's advice here is basically it's up to you, honey. You're manifesting this emperor. If you find yourself single, whether you're male or female, doesn't matter. But that is what is being manifested in your life. Sunflowers could be significant. Someone could be Gemini, Virgo, Aries, Pisces is out here. Somebody's name could start with the letter A. And 88 could be of significance. 89, my badness. 21, 28, 8, somebody's birthday, birth month, birth year, okay? So yeah, singles, you're manifesting this crush to appear. Right now it's being hidden from you because of fear, because of perhaps you're thinking this person has options, or this person thinks you have options, and they might think that you are friend zoning them. For those of you in connection or dealing with someone that has a family or another connection, you're worried about bad karma. This can fall one of two ways, your results, right? Nothing gets revealed. It gets shut down here with the man in the coffin because it's too overwhelming, or it does come out in the open and it puts an end to your connection with a significant man in your life. Put yourself where you fit, honey. And I'm going to leave your reading here, friends, okay? So if it resonated for you, please like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the things. Let's see. Drop a fire emoji if you made it all the way till the end. Okay, I want to know. Okay, not because I'm chismosa, but no, I kind of am. So it's okay. That's what we do around here on Mondays. Come back to my channel. See you in the next one. Stay real, stay blessed. Bye. Hi, group 3. You chose this card. Oh, can you see that? Sorry about the glare. So this card appears in one of my other oracle decks, and I think it's called Shadow Spiritual Hater. Okay, so some of you might have a hater or some like dark shadowy energy. Not, I don't want to scare anybody, but it could be, or it could be that we're reading too many negative things, watching too many negative videos, right? And what is being hidden is perhaps you don't know how all this negative content you're consuming is affecting you. All right, but let's get your oracle cards and your tea leaves first before we get into your reading. Spirit, for my group 3s. I just saw cyberbully. For my group 3s, what is being hidden from them? Why? What's the fallout? How is it affecting them? For my group 3s, Spirit. Divination abuser. I figured it was something spiritual. Okay. Sheesh. What is being hidden from my group in their head? Overthinking, stressed. Now, another thing, group 3s, and not coming for you or anything like that, but I'm saying some of you might be abusing divination and it makes you stress out more than get clarity. Someone could wear glasses. All right, Spirit. Oh, that's too many. Grudge holder talking shit. Or it could be another bitch that is out here in these streets getting ratings on you. We'll see. Spirit, oh my gosh. I was wondering, I'm like, where is the messy Monday? I mean, group 2 was sort of a little bit messy, not too much. Spirit, for my group 3s, what is being hidden from them? What? Okay. Bankrupt. Okay. Looking you up, researching you, studying you, getting info. That might be the case. Someone bankrupt past you. Okay, and let's get your tea leaves. For my group 3, Spirit. The month of June could be significant. Tell me about my group 3s. What is being hidden in the month of October could be significant. This could be somebody's birth months. Birth month. For my group 3s, or it's somebody's time frame, a woman. And it fell right on the woman. How funny, right? Not like haha funny, but like weird. Sus. Okay. October. The month of June could be somebody's birth month, or that time frame is relevant. And then we've got a woman that's in their head that could be struggling financially, since this woman fell on top of bankrupt and in their head. This could also be the same woman that is getting divination on you. All right. We've got wishbone. A wish is granted. We've got ant, work, achievement, success. We have got lobster, financial pinch, and it fell under this woman again. We've got well, family wishes come true. Fox, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. And then we've got box, you will receive a gift. Interesting. This is by far the one group that had the most cards. Everybody else had no more than 6. And you guys have 9 cards that wanted to come out. I did mention earlier that this was like the spiritual hater was the one. And I said, somebody could be getting readings on you. So for some of you, I feel it's that. Now, let's get into the nitty gritty. Spirit, tell me, for my group 3s, what is happening here? I do want you to know that if someone has been sending you bad juju to affect your finances, regardless of what you have faced, whether it's bankruptcy and, a lack of sleep, because I'm getting in this group, you guys, your sleep is off or you're not getting very much rest. I want you to know that your sleep is returning and your money is returning and your career success is not going to be affected. All right. So no matter what they throw at you, know that you are divinely protected. All right. There's angelic presence around you. Group 3. Spirit, for my group 3s, what is happening here? What is being hidden from my group 3s? What from my group 3s? The Emperor. Okay. Why is this being hidden? Right now, I just heard the church bells going off. Ace of Wands. Okay. What is going to slip out eventually, or what is... Yeah, what is shifting? What else is going on underneath the surface? What is going to be the fallout for my group 3s? The 10 of Wands. How is this affecting my group? How is this affecting my group 3? Justice. Okay, and what's the advice from Spirit? I'm going to have to shift these cards. What is the advice from Spirit for my group 3s? The 2 of Wands. Pivot, group 3, pivot. Back of the deck, we've got the 4 of Wands. All right, now let me fix these up. Let's put the months up here. Some of you, this person might be in your family unit. Let's move this here. And let's put you guys up here. So what's being hidden here is you have more power and control in your situation than you know. All right. There is this new beginning that is on the horizon for you, but it's being delayed because you've got a lot of responsibility on your back. It's like I'm going to get into the spiritual message next. Okay. Hold on. You're probably like, what, bitch? I just saw that. I know. Hold on. Okay. For some of you, for most of you, I'm going to interpret it as a non-spiritual woo-woo. Okay. Now, we're trying to be responsible here because Messy Mondays is not about creating conflict and creating some bullshit narrative. I want to get to the practical side first. So, there is something that you have been reading or how you have been investing your time and energy that has blocked off your level up, okay? Why? Because in a way, there might be a little bit of fear associated with change or this indecisiveness where you are continuously weighing the pros and the cons. And you're also continuously in a financial pinch or a situation where you feel like you have to work super hard, extra hard in order to get your blessing. And in that way, you are somewhat blocking your blessing because you tend to stress out and you tend to focus too much on the negative stuff instead of appreciating what is positive in your life. Okay. So, excuse me. Oh my gosh. I just had this cough and sneeze attack. So maybe whoever you are, you're watching this, maybe you're dealing with this too. You're the allergic to bullshit type of person. Okay. So yeah, what I was saying is that you have blocked off your new beginnings and your blessings by focusing solely on the negative stuff or by, I'm getting the term analysis paralysis. Okay. So I want you to know that you will be faced with a decision in the near future where you're going to be asked to pivot, do something different if you want something different, because you can get out of a situation that has been funky, that has been delaying your progress, and you can move on to something better, but you have to be very clever about it. Okay. So that's for most of you where this is not spiritually, someone doing bad juju. Now here with divination abuser, clearly you're watching a tarot reading on what's being hidden from you. And maybe not that you are, it can be that we abuse divination by watching too many pick a cards and what has you. Something I want you to know about tarot readings, group 3, is that there is such a thing such as watching too many tarot readings or getting too many tarot readings. You go to one tarot reader, you pay them for their service, and then you watch a pick a card, and that negates the narrative of the tarot reading you paid for, okay? And vice versa. And you are not meant to get tarot readings. If you go and get a tarot reading and you end up more confused than when you started with, then that reading, it didn't resonate for you and you don't have to claim it, whether you paid for it or not. Just because you paid for a reading doesn't mean that that's your reality. Okay, again, be responsible with these things. And sometimes the best course of action is to not watch any tarot readings or not book any tarot readings until we regulate ourselves, because there is such a thing as abuse and it affects our decision making. And you should never base your decisions about life on a tarot reading. because that can be irresponsible, because tarot readings are about your free will. If a tarot reading says this is what's going to happen and that's what's going to happen, and someone changes their mind, the people involved in the question change their mind, that doesn't negate the reading. That reading was reflecting on the current energy and the information known in the moment. Okay, just putting it out there. So for the other group of you, all right, let's get into this divination abuser and someone that could quite possibly be involved. Tell me about this Emperor. What is being hidden from my group threes? Dream, desire. Okay. So something that you want, like leveling up, like a person, that's what's being hidden. All right. Why is it being hidden? Why this Ace of Wands? For some of you, there could be something about like no love is coming my way. And it has to do with your mindset of you attracting someone. Tell me about this Ace of Wands. Why is this being hidden? Ooh, dating, spendthrift, okay? And coy. I'm taking them because they were facing up. So why something is being hidden from you is because you have been squandering your time, your energy. Here with dating, maybe you've been too focused on love. If you have been hoping for the dream career or the dream emperor or, person, someone that's well like put together, the emperor doesn't have to be a man. It can be someone in their masculine energy. Masculine energy consists of someone that is very decisive, their shit is put together. They dress well, they have their own business, they're the boss, okay? So gender does not matter in this case. So if that is what's being hidden from you, you haven't found this type of person in terms of love. The reason why is because you have been out there trying to feel a spark, right? Or trying to chase the wand, or maybe you have the wand, okay? So you've been wasting your time out there with connections that have affected your fortune to a degree, or haven't been the yin to your yang, or it's because you're looking for the yin to your yang. Now, for those of you where this is very spiritually, the message, it is spiritually related. There could be someone that is interested in this emperor. What's being hidden is your connection, right? It's your desire. You desire to be with this person and is being hidden as a result of somebody else. Good fortune, perseverance. Okay, let's get into the rest of this. Now, what's the fallout here? The 10 of Wands is frustration, feeling overwhelmed or consumed by passion, desire, overwhelmed by responsibilities. Tell me about the 10 of Wands. What's the fallout here? What's the fallout? What else is going on? Countryside, agriculture, harvesting, and rent. Okay, harvesting. All right, so this is giving me the 7 of Pentacles. It's like you're showing up, doing the work. The fallout is that you're getting burnt out. This is in your head, right? You're getting burnt out because you want to harvest. You want to get all the things to make something easier. But instead of making it easier, you're overburdening yourself. All right. Or it's connected to someone else. I feel like I need a tarot card for this one because this is not giving me the clarity. Tell me about 10 of Wands with countryside. I mean, it's very much about the effort and the hard work. So the fallout here is that if you show up and you work smarter, not harder, you can reap your benefits, right? And you can level up. I feel it's mostly connected to work endeavors, to your belief about it. All right, Knight of Cups. All right, and having that offer that you want. However, it can be a trap if you're not careful. Page of Cups, King of Cups, 3 of Swords. Yeah, someone is giving you all the romanticals, but be careful falling hook, line, and sinker when it comes to someone because you've been chasing passion, right? Perhaps this is another thing that can be happening. Perhaps there's someone that you have an interest in. Why this is being delayed or why it's being hidden from you is because this person isn't looking for connection. They're mostly about having lighthearted fun or just having a good time. Right? They're going to tell you all the things that they want you to hear. All the things that you want to hear, this person will tell you, right? But the reason why that it's not happening for you is because you're meant to connect with someone that is this coy to you, okay? Someone that is better for you. If it's someone that you have your eye on in particular, this someone, it's like they are busy making money, dating, not looking for commitment. Because the Knight of Cups, I mean, it doesn't say it's commitment. It is, I feel the feelings and I'm very romantical and I'll steal your heart. I mean, this heart is on a hook, but they are not at the King of Cups level yet to where they are someone that is, you know, this person likes to feel the feels, but are they like the Knight of Pentacles that wants commitment and likes to take things slow? No, they're all about in the moment, and that can get overwhelming. All right. How it's affecting you is that you are needing to regulate. You need to weigh the pros and the cons of this connection or of these feelings. Is it, you know, make head over heart decisions? Does it make sense? There's something about you're going to have to pivot. If you're someone that's single and looking for love, you're going to have to pivot how you look at connections. Okay. Now that bankrupt is taking on another meaning in my head, which is like some of you have invested in connections that haven't left you very much. Right, or you could have ended up bankrupt as a result of a connection, or maybe you took the wrong advice here with divination abuser. I could have swallowed more. All right, tell me about justice. We got Libra and Aries on the table. This one is getting lengthier than the other ones. Okay, we got the Fool. So taking a leap of faith, okay? So it goes back to analysis paralysis. 5 of Wands, being conflicted internally. For most of you, like I said, it's not connected so much to this shadowy energy, but it's connected to how you show up for yourself and the belief that you have about yourself, or the belief that you have in a tarot reading or in a psychic reading or whatever type of divination you follow. Okay, so it's affected you by you overthinking something and being afraid to take a leap of faith or missing the red flags in a situation. Again, don't do stuff because you're told to do it, or because, you know, first of all, a reading shouldn't tell you what to do. They can give you guidance and here it is. And this is what can happen if you go this way or go that way. Unless you absolutely tell a tarot reader, what do I need to do to avoid this? Then you can do that, right? So, and if you're a reader yourself, well, then you already know these things, right? And if you're a newbie tarot reader, well, in that case, this is how it goes, okay? So anyways, let's keep going. Spirit, tell me about the 2 of Wands. Why? What do you need my group 3s to know? What is the advice here? The Moon. Trust your intuition, honey. Trust your intuition to go with a decision. Don't be afraid. Intuition should never be fear. It shouldn't cause you anxiety. Seek guidance if necessary, because that's what's going to lead to your ultimate fulfillment, to you reaching those goals. All right. And also be in this receiving energy. Did you get the Moon? No, you didn't. So we got Pisces and Aquarius and Aries on the table. 2 of Wands and the Moon. Yeah. Trust your intuition to pick a path. Go with it. And look, I just realized that in this image, this 2 of Wands, one of these wands has a key. So very, very appropriate. There's another tarot deck that I have where the Moon has the keys in the center of the Moon. So it's like you're unlocking the unknown because you've always had the answer here. Okay, so intuition confirms, right? A reading confirms what your intuition already knows. And this card is also making me think of the Wisdom of the Oracle deck that I have in one of these images, where it's like it's a passage. Oh, and I just realized, look, countryside. So you will be reaping the rewards. The Spirit wants you to know, provided that you make the right choice with the information that you have. Don't make a choice if you don't have the answers that you need. Protect your security, protect your heart, okay? My goodness, this was detailed. Now, the spiritual beings or the spiritual team here, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. Divination, abuser, woman, poverty. And then we've got, you will receive a gift, financial pinch, hard work, a wish is granted. As a side note, you could have someone that hates on you, all right, that gets readings on you, but I don't feel that it's very important to know if they've sent any bad juju to, you know, block your blessings. No. And I'm not sure if I mentioned it at the beginning of the reading or not, because we're already so far along in this reading. If that's a fear that you have, don't worry. Do not worry. Because I did mention earlier, like if you're asleep, you haven't been getting enough sleep or something like that. Here with the moon, I'm getting like you will sleep again. Like you'll be fine. All right, Spirit, is this getting out? If so, what does my group 3 need to know? Will this be revealed? If so, what does my group... Gosh, how long is your reading already? Sheesh, this turned out way longer than I intended it. What do they need to know? We got the fox, okay? The fox and the fox. Be clever, doubling down on this message. Shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business, all right? Be resourceful, be clever, be slick. We got the compass here with number 42. So finding your direction, be clever about the direction you go in. The signs are pointing a certain way. Follow it. And then look, a key. Spirit didn't come to play today. You have the key. There is something about you unlocking and releasing a mindset. You are going after that opportunity. Is there a heart here? No, it's a rose. Okay, your girl is blind as shit, you guys. But, okay, so you're unlocking the door and you're getting her flowers too. So it's like expect good things to come your way as a result of you taking action because you're being slick, because you are being clever, okay? You're not out there making dumb decisions. No, you know what the fuck you're talking about. And it both unlocks and secures depending on what way it is turned. So it's unlocking your potential here because it's facing the compass, okay? The gilded bird cage, the reverie speaks of with the compass. It just opened up here. The direction one is meant to go. It can represent someone or something that provides guidance and helps direct you toward a goal. This card urges you to examine the point of focus of your undertaking. Look where the needle is pointed. It's not pointing at anything in particular. Oh, it's pointing to justice down here. My badness. Okay. So it's pointing you to pick the right path. Whether you are facing the mountain or a choice, you're facing the fox's number, what, 44? What number that is? Oh, 14, my bad. So 14, you guys, jeez. Okay, the fox here looks back upon his prey and perhaps the cockerel thinks he is the only one awake so early. Fox has prepared his roost though. Okay, what collection of tales depicted symbolizes traits and more. Who makes you smile? All is not as it seems. So be careful not to go in the direction. Stick to facts, group 3. Stick to facts. Make sure that you know that you have all the answers before you make an important decision in your life. Whether it's connected to love, whether it's connected to work, you know your story best. But I don't think that there's going to be any particular fallout. I think the fallout in this situation is going to be up to you because you have the key, right? How it plays out for you is solely in your hands, honey. Okay, it's up to you. So friends, I'm going to leave your reading here. That is all. I appreciate you. If this reading made sense to you, drop a key in the comments or let me know what you got going on, group 3, because I'm nosy. That's okay. That's what it's for. Okay. So have a great day or night whenever you're watching. Like, comment, subscribe so you don't miss any readings on Mondays, and come back on Wednesdays too, because we've got spiritual readings, you know, for those of you that wanted more juice on this divination abuser person. That's what Wednesdays are for on my channel, honey. Okay. So come back on Fridays if you want to get your self-esteem, you know, fluffed up and all the good things. So, all right, stay real, stay blessed. Bye.